Barstow. Alexander got the tap down. A small kick clearing the pack coming down the direction of Lowe. Can't take the mark. Footscray have to get back in this game. Edmund trying to pick up. Does so now with the left foot. Puts a little kick into Ward Morrison. He can't handle it cleanly. It eludes all players in turn till Serafini comes on the scene. He gets a hand pass go to Higgins. Higgins now having about his 15th kick, I'd imagine. He's had a lot of possessions anyhow. Gets a hand pass working up to Harris. Harris can see a lead by O'Keefe on centre wing. A hand pass reaches O'Keefe on first bounce. Takes plenty of time. Hand passing back again to Allen. Allen goes for a short in toward the forward pocket. Maybe a shade long for Fowler. Can't get there in time. Egan with the ball in front of him. Pushed in the back by Fowler. And the whistle sounds. The umpire now calls play on.
Egan doesn't wait for the free kick. Playing on straight away. Looking for Kelly from behind. And a good mark by Kelly. He'll also play on straight away and swings the play in towards the centre of the ground. Looking for Edmund. Edmund takes the easy chest mark and going straight on. Footscray trying to move the ball quickly as it goes towards the half-forward line. Coming out is Morrison. Morrison's got Templeton down in the pocket if he can get there in a hurry, but a poor kick from Morrison. Templeton still leads in the race for the ball, though. Handles it beautifully. Gets the handball across towards Karasik, but it comes through towards Smith. Smith, I thought maybe the kick could have gone the other way, possibly, but nonetheless, the player given the benefit of the doubt, and we see Chris Smith take the free kick in the back pocket for Fitzroy.
Yeah, it's a doubtful decision there, going Fitzroy's way. Taken by Smith and kicked back toward Quinlan at the back of the pack. Can't take the mark. To the front, Key's got a hand pass working to Irwin. Irwin going for the short pass, a well-placed pass, but the whistle had sounded, and the ball will have to go back from where it came.
Free kick going to Footscray because McCarthy in shepherding for Peter Keys gave away the free kick. Kick to be taken down there by Edmund. Edmund, nice looking drop punt. He's looking for Templeton. Serafini was up, punts it away. Higgins gets to the ball first, handles it cleanly, gets the handball over the top to Taylor. Taylor a quick kick out towards the boundary line. Nobody can get there before the ball, and we'll see the throw in the forward pocket for Footscray with the scoreboard reading 5-4, 34 Footscray, 9-8, 62, and Templeton there without his boot. Kelly picks it up, it's off the side, and Templeton will have the chance of putting his boot on this time while the free kick goes to Fitzroy. There's Calvin Templeton undoing the Adidas boot.
Higgins now putting the ball into play from the back pocket position up toward Quinlan. He can't take the mark. Abbey tried to sock it off the ground, but Harris got a hand pass working. McCarthy to Quinlan with another hand pass. Quinlan takes the bounce, looks for Irwin in the centre. Should be a good ball for him. It's going to bounce all right, I would think. Irwin getting to it in front of Karasik. Irwin pushed in the back slightly, and the umpire said that was the case.
Very lucky one there for Irwin. He now goes for the long kick. It's towards centre half forward. It's Cowton and Walls. It's over their head. McMahon leading in the race for the ball. McMahon will screw the ball back towards the goals. He's offline though, while umpire coming across to indicate 1 point to David McMahon.
Fitzroy moved their score to 9 goals, 63 points, and Footscray 5-4, 34. Half-time scores being, of course, there was only 1 point being scored in this quarter, and that one you've just seen. Robbie McGee putting the ball back toward the half-forward zone. Alexander there. I think he tried to do some shepherding. The ball comes to turf for Quinlan. Quinlan breaking away cleverly on the left foot now, looking for a short pass. Can't find a teammate because chipping in is Kelly of Footscray. His hand pass is effective too. And Footscray coming forward.
From the boot of Foreman. Foreman's kick up towards Edmund. Edmund a juggling attempt to mark. I would have paid the mark, but umpire Sutcliffe disagrees, and now we'll see Fitzroy with a free kick as Higgins was held when not in possession. John Sutcliffe indicating there that Kevin Higgins will be the recipient of the free kick.
There's the kick by Higgins, looking for a teammate. Harris has the chance to take the mark and play on if he wishes. He could have got a hand pass to McCarthy. He elects to put the ball up long toward the, or over the half-forward line.
Up high was Fowler, couldn't take the mark. Coming across McMahon, ran straight over the top of the ball. It's knocked back towards O'Keefe. O'Keefe's hand pass is astray. Moylan's goes back to O'Keefe, and O'Keefe now has the shot at goal. It looks right on line, and there it is. 1 goal to Kevin O'Keefe, his first goal, and the 10th to Fitzroy.
Well, Fitzroy are outplaying Footscray. They did so in the first quarter when Fitzroy kicked 6 goals, 5 to Footscray's 1 goal. But Footscray did recover slightly in the second quarter to boot 4-4 to Fitzroy's 3-4. But Fitzroy taking advantage of the slight breeze that they have in this, the third quarter, and kicking now 1 goal, 1 for the term.
Kevin O'Keefe for coming on in the second term to replace Gary Wilson. And it's interesting to note, Jack, that Wilson hasn't returned after the half-time break.
Well, he did take 2 knocks in the first half, Bob, and and I suppose he is feeling the effects of those knocks, but Fitzroy at present cruising along comfortably without him.
Bristow up high. Alexander hooked the ball over the back. Dunstan coming through. A little left foot kick from Dunstan, but Smith getting in front of Cordy takes yet another mark. Chris Smith drives the ball up long over the half-forward line. A great effort to mark there by Egan. Egan under a lot of pressure from Fowler. A desperate tackle from Fowler, but in doing so, got into the back of Michael Egan, and he'll take the free kick on the half-back flank, very close to the boundary line.
Mick Egan, half-back flank, looking down toward the centre, puts the ball up high, looking for Cordy. Cordy the front berth, at the back was Smith, punching the ball away. It comes to Foreman. Foreman on the left foot, driving back around the flank. Big Alexander's there for Fitzroy. Over the top came Smith, took the well-judged mark. He looked in toward the centre, couldn't see anybody home for his team, so now we'll elect to go back toward the half-forward flank on the outer side, looking for Robbie Walls. Can't take the mark. It's on the turf once again. It's picked up by Warwick Irwin. The ball very high in the direction of Fowler. Fowler, oh, good mark. Plays on quickly to Quinlan. Quinlan 40 metres out from goal, shoots one in, and the umpire said he's off target, or did he? No, he did not. It must have been very tight, but Quinlan's got his first goal. Or is that his second, Robert?
His first goal, Jack.
He's been in a few.
Great piece of play by young Fowler. He outmanoeuvred Egan to take the mark. He had the drop on Egan because Egan was coming back, but he used his body well nonetheless, and then got the handball straight across to Quinlan. And we well know the true boot of Bernie Quinlan when he's on touch. The centre bounce. Alexander coming across, got the knock towards McCarthy. He tried to burst through the pack, and in doing so gave away a free kick. Dunstan, the recipient of the kick, thought about the handball to Stoneham, now goes straight down the ground. The high floating kick, Serafini backed his judgment. A great piece of defensive work by Serafini. He comes back to that player. His handball's taken by Foreman. Foreman puts it out wide to Dunstan. Dunstan over the top to Kelly. Kelly will have the chance of driving at the goal. He steadies and puts the kick forward. A beautiful piece of football by Footscray there after Laurie Serafini. A great effort to stop it in the first place, but we finally saw it out with Kelly bringing up his first goal and the 6th goal for Footscray. As we see there, the Footscray cheer squad particularly happy with that goal, but they wouldn't be happy with the score, Jack.
No, they won't be happy with the season's performance either, really, unless they're really dyed in the wool, because Footscray have only won 2 games for the season 1979, and from the position they're in at present, it's going to be very, very hard for them to take this game out, because the difference in the scores being 35 points in favour of Fitzroy. We're back at the centre bounce, and the ruckman form up once again. Alexander got the tap away from Bristow, taken by Harris. He was looking for a hand pass, did well to get out of it, couldn't do much with it though. Kelly once again with the big Alexander in pursuit, got a hand pass working forward, and it's through Perusik that Footscray come forward looking for Templeton. Hand pass comes back from Templeton to Hawkins, can't handle it, taken by Keys. A clearing kick comes back in toward the centre, where Allen takes the mark for Fitzroy. He's virtually on the half-back line. Not quite up towards centre. 2 players by themselves, Alexander and Irwin. Alexander can give it to Irwin if he wishes, but he's going for the long kick.
Long kick it is by Alexander as he looks for Beecroft. It's Beecroft and McGee, punched away by Beecroft. McGee knocks the ball back. It's accepted by Cowton. Cowton not knowing which way to go. Handballs to McGee. Under a lot of pressure, he gets the wide hand pass out towards Moylan. Moylan's shoved it aside, and the ball carries over the boundary line, and the throw-in about to take place on the half-forward flank for Fitzroy.
Only 8.5 minutes gone. The third quarter of the game between Footscray and Fitzroy at VFL Park, football headquarters here in Melbourne.
Walls coming across to compete for Fitzroy. It's Egan under the bottom of the pack, knocks the ball forward. It's accepted by Dunstan. He dummies back, gets the handball forward, taken by Stoneham, and Stoneham's kick up over the centre wing. It's all Fitzroy down there as Edmund is outnumbered by about 3. It's a blind hand pass, but it's lucky for Fitzroy as it's accepted by Taylor. Taylor goes for the short pass into the centre. Allen misses a sitter. Perusik there gets a handball forward, taken by Dunstan, and Dunstan has plenty of time to casually come through the centre. Look for Templeton. Serafini came across, showing great pace to get out in front. It's well taken by Edmund. The handball's blind though. Higgins dives in underneath the pack, gets the handball up in the air, taken out there by Taylor. Taylor will put the ball right into the centre of the ground. Perusik from behind's up high, couldn't hold the mark, and it comes down at Allen. Allen puts the hand pass wide to Irwin, and Irwin now running down towards the half-forward line. The long kick down, it's in towards the goal square. Beecroft's there, lets the ball go, and it's a glorious goal by Warwick Irwin, his first.
Oh, Fitzroy teaming very, very well there through the centre of the ground. Irwin taking the hand pass and covering a lot of ground before he put the boot into it. And the shot for goal was certainly on target, of course, and a very long shot indeed. So Fitzroy taking a fairly firm grip on the game. They're leading by 6 goals 5 over Footscray, as you saw the score come up on the board from our...